You remember the song? The radio played it everywhere. It felt like your life, your heartbreak, your small town story. But here's the truth. You probably don't remember who sang it. These were the songs that stopped rooms, filled dance floors, and made people cry in silence. Then something strange happened. The songs stayed, but the names disappeared. How does a voice go from everywhere to nowhere? Tonight we go back to early 80s country, small-town America, where the music lived longer than the artists, and one of these songs, you've been getting the singer wrong for years. Number 10, Terry Gibbs, Somebody's Knocking. You can almost see it. A small-town night, front porch light on, a woman sitting alone listening to her own thoughts. This song came out in 1980. It was produced by Ed Penny and released on MCA Records. It tells the story of temptation and a heart trying to stay strong. It climbed into the top 10 on the country charts and even earned a Grammy nomination. Here's something people don't always know. Terry Gibbs was blind since childhood, but when she sang, you could feel everything she saw inside. So why did this song fade? The sound of country started to change fast in the early 80s. Her style didn't follow the trend, and radio slowly moved on. But if you think that one stayed quiet, the next one echoed through every bar in America. Number 9, David Frizzell and Shelley West. You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma.
There's a full moon over Tulsa.
Now this one feels like a long drive home. Dust on the road, sunset in the mirror, and someone waiting for you.
Passing through.
Released in 1981, this duet came from the film Any Which Way You Can. Produced by Snuff Garrett, it hit number 1 on the Billboard Country chart. It's about distance, love, and holding on when miles get in the way.
Losing you left a pretty good count.
The magic? They recorded it with a soft, almost whisper-like emotion. It didn't feel forced, it felt real, but here's the thing. They never reached this height again. The moment passed, and country music kept moving.
Time to drink a drink or two.
And if that one felt like home, the next song felt like trouble knocking at your door. Number 8, Bob Seger, Shame on the Moon.
Till you've been beside a man, you don't.
Picture a neon bar. Late night, someone staring into a glass, thinking too much. This came out in 1982, produced by Jimmy Iovine.
When nothing comes easy.
Written by Rodney Crowell, it crossed into country radio and became a major hit. It's about love you can't trust and the damage it leaves behind. Here's the twist.
You don't know how he feels.
Bob Seger wasn't even a country artist, but this one song slipped right into the format like it belonged. Why did it fade? Because it didn't have a country career behind it.
His head, heaven opens up.
Just one moment, then gone, but the next song, that one came straight from a real heartbreak.
Well, we're not ready. We got a man down.
If you grew up with this kind of country music, take a moment to subscribe to Retro Vault. This channel is about keeping these songs and stories alive, and every subscription truly helps the channel grow. It tells YouTube that real country music history still matters and helps these videos reach more people who remember this era. The more support the channel gets, the more stories we can keep bringing you. Number 7, Charlie McClain, Too Good to Hurry.
It's Friday night. You must be.
You can feel the slow dance in this one. Dim lights, close hold, no rush at all. Released in 1982 on Epic Records, produced by Larry Rogers, it reached the top 5.
You'd ever fall.
The song is about taking love slow, letting it grow the right way. Charlie McLean was one of the youngest female stars at the time, but she carried the voice of someone much older. So why don't people talk about it now? Country radio started chasing a brighter pop sound. Songs like this got left behind in the quiet. And if you think slow love is powerful, wait until you hear what comes next. Number 6, Kim Carnes and Kenny Rogers, Don't Fall in Love with a Dreamer.
Just look at you.
This one feels like a warning, like someone telling you the truth before it's too late. Released in 1980. Produced by Larry Butler.
No reason to tell you I'd stay.
It became a crossover hit on both pop and country charts. The song tells the story of loving someone who can't stay. Here's what's interesting. For Kim Carnes, this was her big country moment. She never really returned to the format after this. Why did it fade from country memory? Because it sat between two worlds, pop and country, and sometimes those songs get lost in the middle. But the next one, that one caused real talk in Nashville. Number 5, John Schneider, It's Now or Never.
It's now or never. Come home.
A familiar tune, but with a country twist, like hearing something old in a brand new way.
Tomorrow will.
Released in 1981, produced by Tony Scotti, this was a remake of the classic made famous by Elvis Presley. It hit number 4 on the country charts. John Schneider was already famous from TV, The Dukes of Hazzard.
When I first saw you.
Some fans didn't take him seriously as a country singer at first. Why did it fade? Because it lived in the shadow of the original. And country fans often go back to the first voice they heard.
I've spent a lifetime.
But what happened with the next song? That's where things got complicated. Number 4, Johnny Lee, Looking for Love.
Well, I spent a lifetime looking for you.
Earlier, I told you one of these stories had more behind it. This is that moment. You remember this song, dance floor full, boots moving, everyone singing along.
Playing a fool's game, hoping to win.
Released in 1980 for the film Urban Cowboy, produced by John Boylan, it hit number 1 and became a crossover smash. It helped define a whole era of country music, but here's where it gets complicated. Some people say the Urban Cowboy wave changed country forever.
Love in all the wrong places, looking for love.
In interviews, it's been said that Nashville started chasing pop success more than tradition. There are different versions of the story, but many believe songs like this opened that door. That shift brought success, but it also pushed some traditional artists out of the spotlight.
Find a friend and a lover, I'll bless the day.
For Johnny Lee, the song became both a blessing and a limit. It made him famous, but also tied his name to one moment in time. And that tells you something about country music. Sometimes success changes the whole road, and the next song, it went even deeper into the heart. Number 3, Gail Davies, Blue Heartache.
Blue heartache, stay away from me tonight.
This one feels quiet, like a late night radio when everyone else is asleep.
Inside my heart again and make me wish I'd never told the lie. Well, I know.
Released in the early 80s under RCA Nashville, Gail was not just a singer, she produced her own music, which was rare for women then. The song tells a simple story of heartbreak, but it cuts deep.
I love you.
She fought hard to have control in the studio. Not everyone in Nashville liked that. Why did it fade? Because the industry wasn't ready for that kind of independence and her voice got lost in bigger trends. And if you think that's tough, the next one hits even harder. Number 2, Mickey Gilley, Stand By Me.
When the night has come.
A familiar melody, but with a country soul wrapped around it. Released in 1980 during the urban cowboy era.
Like the sea.
Produced by Jim Ed Norman, it became a major hit again for a new generation. It's about loyalty, standing firm when everything else falls apart.
Just as long.
This version brought new life to an old classic, and for many, this is the version they remember most. Why did it fade?
By me, won't you stand?
Because trends moved fast after the urban cowboy wave, and even big songs can get left behind. But number 1, that song still feels like a memory you can't shake. Number 1, Roseanne Cash, 7-Year Ache.
You act like you were just born a night face down in a...
This one feels different. Like sitting alone, thinking about everything that went wrong. Released in 1981, produced by Rodney Crowell.
The girls in the bars thinking, who is this guy? But they don't think...
It hit number 1 and crossed into pop charts. The song tells the story of love wearing down over time. Here's the truth. It was deeply personal. You can hear it in every word she sings, so why don't more people talk about it now?
Tell me, trying to kill the 7-year ache.
Because bigger, louder songs came after, and quiet pain doesn't always stay in the spotlight. But if you really listen, this might be the one that stayed with you the longest.